Oh, it's live. Let's go. Hang on, let me put my microphone. I didn't realize it jumped on live already, y'all. Hang on now. I thought I was ready. Let me get ready here. It's Friday, y'all. It is Friday. Let me put this down here. Yeah, we live already, right? Yeah, buddy. Let me. Sorry about this, guys. Do. Yeah, buddy. Just want to get on here, man. Hopefully everybody's doing all right. It's Friday. We made it. If you're watching this, it's already a good thing, right? Hopefully everybody's doing good. Hopefully everybody had a good week so far. I was on here on Wednesday as well. Like I said, I like to get on here whenever I can with you guys. Actually, I was making lunch. I was making that cauliflower, mashed cauliflower. I said, let me jump on live real quick. Let me set up my tripod. Man, I'm trying to get this. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this situated here. Obviously, I wasn't ready to get on. I thought I was ready, but it's all right. We're gonna roll with it. It's not a problem. Yeah, hopefully everybody's doing good, man. Hopefully everybody had a good week. We're gonna roll into the weekend. Where in the world did the little fly coming from? Man, they're always wanting to get into live too. These little flies. Come on now. We're gonna roll into the weekend strong. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm on here to answer some questions. I also got a great. I got my other camera going here too. I got a great comment on the post I made today. Like I said, if you on the community post section of YouTube, I try to make posts every single day to just things that I'm thinking about, things that I'm reading, things that keep me motivated. I'm like, you know what, I can share that with y'all. I also send my kids like motivational quotes each day. So man, what in the world? Boy, this fly is no joke. I send them motivational quotes each day as well because if that's the least I can do. Before they even wake up, I'm thinking about how I can motivate them and that helps motivate myself. And then I'm like, how can I motivate others as well? So if you ever need a little motivation, I try to put those community posts out there. It's just stuff that I read, stuff that I think about, and I just want to share it with you. And hopefully, sometimes, hopefully it'll hit home because I've been there before, man. Where I'm like, man, this thing is too loud. Um, I've been there before where some days you're just not feeling it, right? And then out of nowhere, for some reason, this post pops up, or you watch this video, or you listen to some podcast or something that just happened to be speaking to you. And you're like, man, that was right on time, right? And so hopefully some of the things that I can put put on there for you will maybe help you out in that situation. If you're struggling with anything, we all struggle with something. It's a daily struggle, man. It's a daily struggle, and we just got to keep rolling. So hopefully you find some help in those, some motivation in those. Sorry, I got my camera right here too. Um, but just hopefully they help you out. And so I made the post today, and somebody shared a great. And I love it when you guys comment, man. I mean the comments are great. Where's that comment go? And it was about pushing yourself. And I thought that was great. I was like, man, I'm about to go on this live. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that up. I'm gonna go close that. So basically, they said pushing myself too many days in a row without rest left me mentally drained. When that happens, everything else starts to break down. Too many days out of the gym, bad diet choices. Gotta allow a break. Remind myself it's not being lazy. Take care of the mind, the body will follow. And man, that is just well said. I mean, because look, I used to be that guy too, man. I mean, if anybody knows me, I had to be in the gym. If I didn't hit the gym, the rest of the day was just gone. Like, just might as well just go back to bed and try again tomorrow, right? I mean, it leaves you in a bad attitude, all kinds of stuff. And just because I missed the gym, right? And then you end up burning yourself out, and then you're going to end up injuring yourself, or you're just going to get burnt out, right? And if you haven't built that discipline, which I always talk about the discipline, man, whenever that motivation fades, whenever you're like going hard, and then you're at the gym, you're like, man, I'm just so worn out, man. And that's the days that you need to say, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Let me step back. Let me take a quick break. Let me regroup, right? I've been going hard for too long. Let me regroup. And you need that time, man. It's not being lazy. What's being lazy is not doing anything. Now, if you take a break from the gym or you take a break from whatever your goal is, and you're like, I need a mental break, that's fine. Now, if you take 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, if it keeps adding up, that's when you're just being lazy. Okay, so don't see breaks as being lazy, man. I mean, you need them. Your body needs them, and your body will let you know one way or the other. It's time to take a break. All right, it's going to shut you down one way or the other. I mean, you keep pushing it, but your body's going to be like, all right, now you're getting sick. They're like, now I'm going to make you rest, right? So don't see that as being lazy, man. Just see it as a reset and take that time. If you're not going to go to the gym, I've learned this too. Like, okay, I know when I don't go to the gym mentally, I got to be prepared. I got to be prepared to do something else. I got to be prepared to make sure I stay on my nutrition. If I'm going to take that time, hey, I'm just going to go for a walk, or I'm going to do this to stay active. Or if you're dealing with an injury, you're going to rest it. If you need ice, whatever you need to do, you need to go see a doctor. I mean, whatever it is, take that time to get yourself better, right? To recharge. There's nothing wrong with that. I've dealt with a lot of people who they get into they're changing their ways, right? Which is great. Fitness journey, I'm all in, 0 to 100, and I'm going 100, and they just keep going. Then they burn themselves out. You'll see them, posting left and right. Oh, so and so, man, he been hitting that gym hard, man. Blah blah blah, blah. And then you don't see him for a while. And it's just a lot of times it's burnout. Hey man, I'll check in on people. Hey man, what's going on? Hopefully everybody's good. Yeah, man, just got burnt out, and then this happened. And what usually happens when you talk to people like that, they say, yes, they got burnt out, right? And then comes all and then this happened, and then I had to start doing this, and then I had to, and what it is that their whole situation changed, their whole mind state changed. All these other things came in, and they're like, well, now I can't do it because, I got to start doing this now, and this got in the way. And I'll get back in the gym one day, and then eventually, 6 months later, when you're not happy with yourself, you'll be like, yeah, but man, I need to get back in the gym because you remember how good it felt. Or even if it's not the gym, I need to get back to working on my physical health, my mental health, because you remember how good it felt, right? And you remember how on point you were, and you just fell off. And so what? 6 months later, then jump back on because you remembered you used to do it, right? So just jump back on. Just say, hey, all these excuses, I'm gonna have to put those to the side, and not worry about them. Okay. Hold on. I don't know if y'all can hear that music back there. I don't want it to be too loud. But yeah, I just want to say, look, it's not being lazy, man. What's being lazy is not doing anything for 6 months, right? What's being lazy is letting yourself go. That's being lazy. If you've let yourself go, that's being lazy. All right, that's just bottom line. Okay. Oh, hold on. Got some caveman checking in. Good morning. I knew caveman be up on here. Blessed for today. I like that name. Blessed for today. It does help. All right, looking good, sir. Body is a temple. Let's go. You win with discipline. Hey, come on now. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. What would Mr. Mom do? Yeah. I mean, believe me, I think about that a lot. People I look up to, people I have a lot of respect for and stuff. I think about that because you know why? Because I surround myself with people like that. I want to surround myself with people who can help me get better. So I want to think like, what would they do in this situation, right? Okay, I'm feeling a type of way. I wonder what they would do, right? Because I look up to them, and I, even if I never ask them, I think, I know their character, I know their work ethic, I know that's something I want to strive to be like. What would they do in this situation? That's why you need to surround yourself with people who make you better. Okay, hopefully you have people in your life that can help make you better. If you're surrounding yourself with people that don't make you better or drag you down, you're just going to be down there with them. Okay. And I mean, you might be up here, but you're never going to get better, right? So try to surround yourself. I tell my kids that all the time, man. Pick your friend group. Try to surround yourself with people that will make you better. It's not playtime, man. It's a life we're talking about here. And are they making you better somehow, or are they just they're fun to be around, which is fine. That's fine, but are you spending too much time having fun? Like, are you making yourself better in the same time? And as grown-ups, I mean, it's a little bit different for kids, but as grown-ups, our time is valuable, right? Like we don't, don't want to have time to you know, I mean, like I just think my time is very valuable. Can you talk? I think my time is very valuable, and I mean, I know my time is very valuable. I can't say it, but I know it. Um, and I'm like, how can this? Is this situation going to make me better somehow? Right? Because I got things to do, and if this situation ain't is not going to help me out, then I'll probably just choose to do something else, and I'll just keep moving forward. Right? So that was my morning rant there. Um, but yeah, I just want to, like I said, come on here, man. Fridays, leading into the weekend. I always say that's when those vices come knocking, right? And that's when you have to. Man, I think I need to turn that music. Sorry, I think it's too loud. Um, I think I need. That's when those vices come knocking, man. It's Friday, right? Not and we all have our own because. So what's going to happen is it happens. Comfort comes calling. Even some people think when I say vices, I mean like alcohol or something. I'm not just saying that. I'm saying anything. Comfort, anything, right? Now, if your body needs to rest, rest it. Now take the time to rest it so you can get back on track on Monday. Just try to use the weekends as an opportunity to get some discipline. Okay, work on your discipline because you can do it over the weekends. You can do it during the week. Come on now. I believe everyone should fix the body if they have issues with their life. The body is the most important unit before you can think and focus. Come on now, just speaking real. Let's go. Let's go. Um, where was I? Hmm. Um, yeah, but basically, I was just talking about the weekend. That's what I'm just talking about the weekend coming in. I kind of got an idea of what we're gonna do this weekend, and so I have some meals planned out. I have my snacks planned out, bro. I went and got these yesterday. Come on now, pizza flavor. Look out. Let's go. Come on, I'm ready. Some people don't like questions. I like them though. But yeah, so I mean, I got snacks planned out. I got my beef sticks ready to go because we're gonna be moving around a lot this weekend. So I gotta make sure I stay ready on that point. Even if we pull up to fast food or something like that, I gotta be ready. And I just tell you guys, you gotta stay ready, man. I mean, you have to be ready. And it's it's one of the main things I try to live by. Um, I gotta stay. I'm thinking of making sure I have everything before I go. I'm gonna go hit the gym after this. Oh, that's another thing. So been dealing with the back issue, lower back issue, since last weekend, and even had one of my kids tell me I look like an old man. I'm like, oh great, here we go. He said, man, the homie said there's somebody at my school who's older than you who moves better than you. What, baby? Come on now. But anyway. Um, it's all good, man. I was like, shoot, wait, man, wait till I get better. Tell them roll up to the gym. Let's see what's really going down. But anyways, yeah. So I've been dealing with some back issues, So I've been off my plan. I'm real focused. Like I'm real routine oriented, and so that can actually be a bad thing because once something throws you off your routine, it's easy to just to shut down or just fall out. And so I've been, I still make sure I get to the gym and I work around it, right? So, if that just means doing, biceps and triceps or something, just getting a little, you're not pushing too hard. I did a little like chest press yesterday. I mean, if you follow me on my Instagram, TikTok, I put what I do there more than here on YouTube. It's a little bit easier to put on over there, like daily stuff. So if you're ever looking for different workout ideas or something, that's where I put a lot of that stuff. And but man, I'm just, I feel my back pulling a little bit. I'm like, all right, man, I've been, Epsom salt. I've been, uh, I don't know if y'all heard of a TENS unit, those little electro pads you can stay. I mean, I've been doing it all, man, and I just know it's going to take time. And, but I have to, I'm not going to tell myself, well, I guess I'm just going to, now, even if I did hurt my back to where I'm like, man, I'm not going to be able to work out all week. That's fine. Because guess what? I'm going to switch it up and I'm going to be like, okay, well, what can I do? There's something that I can do for myself, both mentally and physically, to keep myself on point until I can get back in the gym. The gym ain't everything, man. The gym ain't everything. The gym's, for me, the gym's the fun part, right? That 1 hour or so a day, that's the fun part. Everything else is the hard part, all the nutrition, all the ways to keep you, what are you listening to? What are you reading? What are you watching? What, because I'm trying to tell you, man, the stuff that you watch will it'll put your mind in the type of way that, you can either be positive or you can be negative. And it's easy to be negative these days. There's so much negativity out there right now. And so it's just, how are you going to see it? Are you going to see it as a good thing or a bad thing? And a lot of things I won't even, hey man, have you heard so and so said this? And I'm like, man, nah, I don't have any time. It has nothing to do with me. I can't control them, so I can control me, and I can control myself not listening to them because all they're talking about is whatever. I ain't got time for that. Is it going to help me? Is it going to help my family somehow? If they're going to guarantee me something, then if not, I ain't got time for it. I'm moving on. So that's just how I roll, man. That's how I roll. But anyways, if I was to take time off from the gym for, like I said, for a week or so, not a problem, because I know I would, stay on top of my nutrition 100%. That's when you really have to focus. Because, man, if you're not hitting the gym or if you're not on your, like, some type of fitness goals and all that stuff, man, it's easy to fall off on nutrition. The first thing your mind's going to do be like, hey, man, take some time off, man. And then all these excuses that like they put like the little angel and devil on the shoulder, man. The little dude's going to be like, hey, oh, man, you got it. You've been working out hard. Go ahead, eat this and drink that and do this and that. And it's going to all be there. Hey, man, get comfortable, man. You've earned it. Next thing you know, you get stuck in there, and it's 6 months later. You're like, oh, man, like, well, man, when'd you hurt your back? Oh, man, I hurt it like last year, but yeah, I'm trying to get back into it. You'll be one of them type people, Blessed for today. Blessed for today. Sorry, I didn't bring my laptop today. Gosh, I like to read the comments on my laptop. It's much easier than on my phone here. I did chest yesterday. Is it okay to do shoulders and arms today? Or is it better to give them a day off? It just matters how you feel. So, that's hard to say unless I worked out with you or something. Just go by how you feel. If your arms are sore, so like you did chest yesterday, so if your triceps are sore, just knock out some biceps. Maybe if your triceps are sore, that means you worked them out. Give them a day or so. But if they're not sore, work them out. That means you didn't hit your triceps, you hit more of your chest. Which is good. But yeah, that's how I am. So sometimes I go in, man, I've done it before where I go in each day and I do almost a full body, full body is, you don't have to do it each day for sure. 3 times a week is perfect. If you're doing full body, the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, that's perfect, because then you get, use Tuesday and Thursday to work on some cardio or stretch or whatever your routine is, just to stay active. But, yeah, so whenever I'm not on a program where I'm following, I will run more of a full body type thing, and that just works for me. And no matter what time, how much time I have. Sometimes during the week, I know got all this and that going on. I can't hit the gym on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. So guess what? Monday and Friday, it's about to go down. I'm about to do a full body like that. Something's going to get done. That's my thing. Something's going to get done. You can guarantee that. I don't know what. It might be some steps. It might be all of the above. It could be a number of things, but something's going to get done. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up, and I'm not going to fall to comfort. I'm not going to fall to comfort. I was just talking to my kids about that this morning. I said, man, when you get out and that alarm clock goes off, because I go wake them up, but then I set that alarm clock where they got to get their butts up and go smash that off button. And I said, all right, that's your first win right there. Now you're going to turn around, you're going to look at that bed, and it's going to be saying, hey, come on over here, come give me a hug, jump on back in, it's comfortable. And that's when you got to say, nope, not today. Get going, right? And you're going to be better for it. And that's your win right there. And I was just talking about that a little while ago. Because it's so true, man. Even as grown-ups, man. Man, that alarm goes off. I'm a snooze for a little. I'm a snooze. And this and that. And then 30 minutes. Oh, man, it's 30 minutes. I guess I got to get up now. You know what you could have done in that 30 minutes if you ain't gotten your butt up out of bed? Come on now. You just got to hold yourself accountable, man. Quit. The comfort's the easy route, The comfort's the easy route, and it's also going to set you back. It's going to set you back from your goals. You're going to stay in the position that you're in right now because you keep following those same habits, man. You got to change it. If you're not pleased with where you're at, you have to change something. Something has to change, okay? You can't keep doing the same thing and expect something else to happen. You're not going to make any changes if you don't change anything. It's bottom line. There's no way around it. Stop looking for the cheat codes. Stop looking for the shortcuts. Stop looking for this and that. And just make some changes, man. Hold yourself accountable and make some changes. Okay, I'm done. All right. Facts, bro. That's good. That's good advice. All right, Johnny. Appreciate it. Are you on TRT peptides or anybody? No, I don't. I don't do TRT. Actually, I need to call because I went and got my blood work done the other day to go check out my testosterone and all that. So all that's pretty good. I'm not on TRT or anything. Peptides. I don't do any peptides. I don't do anything, man. I take creatine. That's it. So and I just keep it real with you. I used to, people are, oh, well, the reason why he's in his shape is because he's on TRT. I don't take TRT, and believe me, look, I know people who do TRT. I've seen people who do TRT and look like, I mean, you wouldn't believe it. I mean, seriously, you're like, these guys are on TRT. Like, look at them. You know what I mean? They need to be on something else. That TRT is not working. But because they're using it wrong, they didn't change their lifestyle. They just go and take some testosterone, and then they just keep living the same life. And it's not magic. You still have to work. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, so to tell you real, yeah, I'm not on TRT or I don't do peptides. Now peptides, uh, there's great things about them that people use them for like injury recovery, and stuff like that. And I guess maybe there's so many different types of peptides out there. I don't use them. I don't. But I don't have anything against them. Like I don't have anything against TRT, man. If your testosterone is too low, go talk to your doctor and talk to him about, is it time to jump on some TRT? There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, especially these days, it used to be like, oh man, if you take steroids, and then everybody lies about it and this and that, and then they just want to magically, because everybody was afraid to say that. I guess they're the way they are because you know they took a little shortcut, or they still had to put the work in, right? You can't take TRT. I mean, you take TRT all day long and still look the same. I'm trying to tell you, man. It doesn't work like that. But anyways, back to your original question. No, I'm not on TRT. Testosterone's good. Now, one time my testosterone was getting a little bit low, and I went and had it checked again. I think they said come back in like 3 months. And what I did was I changed my diet, and I got some more. I added more sleep into my routine, and I got my stress levels down. And man, my testosterone jumped up. Man, this fly, bro, get off the live. Testosterone jumped up pretty good just by doing that, just by changing my diet, getting more sleep, and lowering my stress level naturally. I mean, that's there was no, because I'm like, man, I'm not the type of person to like jump on any type of, you know, anything. I don't like, I like doing everything as natural as possible. And that's what I did. I just changed some lifestyle habits, and it worked, man. It worked, and that's for me. Everybody's different, man. So I know some folks who their TRT or their testosterone is low, and they have to get on because it's just so low. But a doctor told them that, go see your doctor. If that's something that you're concerned with, definitely go see your doctor. Go get your everything checked out. Make sure you're good, and then take it from there. Don't base what you're going to take on some guy you saw in the gym, right? So I just don't want you to go that route. Do what's best for you. Uh, all right, let's see here. The snoozing culture honestly started to get more prominent after COVID. I remember it wasn't always like this. Okay, does anyone else feel like that? Does anyone else feel like that? The snoozing culture. I mean, I think it's been around all the time, man. I don't think it's just due to that. I would say that's more of like a human thing, right? Because think about it, our bodies want us to be comfortable, right? Your body doesn't want you to be stressed out. Your body doesn't want, I mean, that's why naturally you want to be in a comfort zone. Everybody wants to get in their comfort zone, right? And naturally you want everything easily done, right? Why work hard when you can get it easy and all this and that? That's why our society is like based. That's where everything's at. If I can sit here and sell you, if I can say, hey man, if you buy this, you're gonna look like that in 4 weeks. Watch this, and you boom, 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 you go buy it, and you're like, wait, hold on now, I don't look like that in 4 weeks. And then it's just because everybody's looking for the easy route. I'm not here to offer easy routes. I'm just here to offer 100% what has worked for me. And what has worked for me is no easy route. So I'm sorry, this is not the easy route channel. This is not the easy route channel. And I ain't trying to say nothing either, So, but this is not the easy route channel. I keep it real with you. I'm 45 years old, dad of 3, and I just show you what I do on all my social media. This fly needs to get on. I'm trying to tell you. I'm about to get out the fly swatter. I don't know if you can see that joker flying around, but he's trying to be on live, and this is my live, not Fly's live. Uh, but yeah, I keep it 100%. That's how I roll, and I don't sugarcoat. And like I was saying on my live the other day, I'm like, dude, my family watches my YouTube. They would be the first to call me out, like, man, you don't do that. Like, man, why are you telling these folks you do that stuff, man? Come on now. I'm like, no, that's not how I roll, man. Anybody knows me knows this is just me. I mean, this how it is. This is what I do. I show you what I do. You can do it, or you don't have to. But hopefully, it makes you better. Hopefully, it gives you some ideas. And that's all I can do, man. That's the least I can do to give back somehow in this world while I'm here to provide as much as I can. Okay. Uh, Sorry, I didn't. My microphone's right there. I didn't mean to do that. Lazy people end up working twice as hard almost every time. I never thought about it like that, oh boy, caveman. I'm trying to tell you, man, the caveman keeps it real. Yep, for sure. Sorry, I get some coffee, man. The other day I didn't have any coffee. Ooh, buddy, I gotta have that coffee in the morning if you know what I mean. Uh, all right, let's see here. How do you stay lean while trying to keep size and strength? Nutrition. Nutrition. That's nutrition. And most part is nutrition. Um, you can stay lean by I get a daily step count as well. So get your steps up. They say 7 to 10. Sorry, 7 to 10. 7,000 to 10,000 steps is staying is considered being active. Uh, but whenever I want to stay lean, well, like if I'm trying to lean out, if I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not liking the way my clothes fit, or I'm not liking the way or I've been just not on my game enough, then I will bump it up and I'll get between 15 and 20,000 steps a day, somehow, some way. Okay. And well, man, I got to work out job, but then get up earlier. Oh, but I got to blah blah blah. Then go out afterward before you go to bed. Get those steps in. Okay. You can sit here and make excuses and keep living the same lifestyle, or you can make some changes. Got to quit making these excuses. Okay. Here I go again on this rant. I'm not going to go on that, but yeah. And yeah, nutrition. Some people, I used to be the guy like, okay, well, it was leg day today and I went hard, so now I can eat this many calories and I can have this many carbs because leg day, no, no, no. And I'm like, man, that's cool and all, but that's just a lot of work. And I'm like, I found that I didn't have to do that. I could, which I'm glad I did, because it helped me learn a lot about tracking food, about how my body reacts to different foods, to different calories, to different protein levels, to different fat levels, to different carb. I mean, just all that stuff, man. You learn a lot, so try it out. Um, but eventually, you're going to get to the point where I'm at right now, where I'm good, man. Like I'm good. I can eat, and if you I'll say it, like, if you're disciplined 80 to 90% of the time, that extra 10%, you can do what you want. It's fine. It's not going to set you back. You're not going to go off now. Let's say you go off and you just, like on Saturday, you just throw it all off, man. You just eat like a fool, and just you drink whatever, blah blah blah. Now Sunday, Monday, you're probably gonna feel. You're gonna feel it, right? But it's not like that food doesn't literally like add like pounds of fat on you, right? It takes time for that to happen. Okay, it might feel like that, but it's just not how it works. So that's why I'm like, dude, just jump right back on. Um, oh, sorry. Let me get some. Man, like I said, I don't have my laptop on me, so I don't want to pass up. If I miss your comment, and if it's a decent one, go ahead and ask it again, or comment again. Some of these comments, I'm like, man, I cannot repeat that. Uh, let's see here. Let's see here. What are some good posture exercises? Like posture. My thing is, I was just telling my kids this other day, is that anytime you're feeling like, even on these lives, like I feel like, because I have to be in here, right, and I feel like I'm like slumped up, I always just try to like sit up straight, man, shoulders back, sit up straight, take a deep breath. I tell my kids that a lot too, because if you think about it, if you see people today, not just kids but people, what they're like this, right? Because they're always like this, or they're always like this, or they're always like this. And you have to remember that you need to hold yourself up, like you need to be up a little bit. And so much of our society, I mean, when you pull up to a stoplight and let's say you see people walking by, 90% of them are doing what? They're doing this. Come on to the side here. They're walking like this. All right, there's like that, right? Am I not lying? I mean, it's crazy. Now, boom, they get hit by a car. They don't care. They're going to be texting. It doesn't matter. But what I mean is that their bodies just like this all the time, and these kids are like that too, man. You see kids walking around. They look like a bunch of like just walking all over the place. And I try to tell my kids, hey, hold your head up high. Walk. Shoulders back. Take deep breaths. It feels really good. It's good for you. And but just constantly reminding them, and you remind yourself, like to sit up straight. Now posture exercises, I don't do any like for posture. I do like foam rolling and stuff like that. But I don't know if that's a posture exercise. You can do like balancing exercises and stuff like that if you want. So sorry, I couldn't answer that. Hopefully maybe I answered a little bit of it, but hi, my exam is on Sunday. Okay, I don't know what that means, but whatever it is, good luck, right? Yeah, I don't know if it's for college or what. Uh, use one of those salt guns? No, I haven't. I haven't. Are you online coach for my? Are you an online coach? My first time on your channel. Oh, Johnny, no, no, no. I'm not an online coach. I am a stay-at-home dad. Maybe I should say that at the beginning of my life. Like I am a stay-at-home dad. I have 3 kids, and I'm not a coach. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not some guru. I'm just random dad who likes health and fitness and has been doing it a long time, and I'm giving back now. That's what my channel is, and hopefully it becomes a channel where you can provide stuff, questions or comments to help out. Right? Every question y'all have that's a good question, will help somebody else out, because I'm sure there's a lot. Because man, when I started out, I had so many questions too, and I have to remember that on this channel that I'm saying things like, even when I say macros, like I had to remember that some people don't know what macros are, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. At a time when I first started out, somebody's like, hey, you need to watch your macros. I'm like, what does that mean? Like, what are you talking about macros? Oh, that's proteins, fats, and carbs. And oh, okay, so what is that? How many carbs are in, how many calories are in it? All that stuff. And so I have to remind myself that a lot of people don't even know that. So that's what this channel is about. Helping out as much people as we can through this community. Okay, you are involved in this community as much as I am, because all the questions, comments, the recommendation for y'all's recipes, even like I always say, like even if you don't agree with what I'm putting on my these notifications, even if you don't agree with what I'm putting, the meals that I make, the ingredients I use, that's fine, man. That's totally fine. We are all different. There's so many different diets out there, so many different ways you can eat, and but when you say, like, make a comment, oh, this guy, what did somebody call me the other day? They called me something on one of the comments. Or no, I don't think they called me. They just said, don't listen to this guy or whatever. And I'm like, hey, we're all different, but can you offer some type of, okay, yes, exactly. You don't have to listen to me at all. You can, I appreciate you watching, but you don't have to listen to me, but offer something, because somebody else in the comments or watching could be like, you know what, I agree. I don't agree with this joker either. But hey, I read your comment, and I'm gonna try your comment, because I don't trust this guy. This guy don't know what he's talking about. And that's fine, man. But that's what I mean. Like, hopefully, hopefully this channel can help out. You know, thoughts on ADHD? I don't. That's more for a doctor. That's more for a doctor. Uh, all right, Logan. All right. Uh, yeah, I tried the no carb, and my body just crashes out when I do it. Okay, so this is an issue. I've done it before too, man. Like everybody, not everybody, I shouldn't say everybody, because that's such a general thing to say. A lot of people, especially when they want to lose weight, they go no carb, right? Because carbs are bad, right? Carbs are the enemy. Carbs turn into fat. That's why we're fat, because carbs made us fat. Right? That's what everybody, not, I shouldn't say everybody, that's what people think. Some people, okay? I was there too. I've been there before. And so nothing wrong with no carb diets, keto diet. I've done it before, felt great, great, great results and all that. The thing is, if you're going low carb, that's your energy. Think about it. Your energy is going to come from either your carbs or your fats. Okay? So your body needs some energy. It's going to try to get it from somewhere, and if you don't give it to it, it's going to crash. It's just like a car, man. You don't put some gas in it, it's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to sit there like, well, I ain't going nowhere until you put some gas in me. You can't just eat protein all day long. So you got to find some energy somewhere. So you're going to have to get it from your carbs or from your fats. Okay. So, and fats are not bad as long as you choose the right ones. Carbs are not bad as long as you choose the right ones. Okay. And just base it around whatever type of diet you're trying to run, whatever your goals are. Everybody is different. That's why on this channel, I don't say, I know I have some videos like, hey, this is keto in one bowl or something like that. Yeah, that's for like keto, but you don't have to do keto. You want to take that meal and make it not keto, throw in half a cup of rice. Bam, there you go. That's how it is. You want to take this meal that I made with half a cup of rice and make it keto, throw in half a cup of cauliflower rice. Bam, now it's keto. I mean, it's that simple, it's whatever you want to do. Like I get the comments, it's like, oh, that's too much this, that's too much that. Then swap it. Especially these days, man, you can swap it with anything. But that's what I'm trying to teach you is how to think for yourself when it comes to this nutrition stuff. You should be able, I can go to any grocery store, any convenience store, any store, any restaurant, anywhere, and make a good decision, right? And that's what I'm trying to get you to be able to do as well. Okay. Let's see here. Smiley says, do you ever use beans for protein, or in your opinion, do they have too many carbs? Now, it just matters on the diet. If you're keto, then yeah, you probably want to stay away from beans. If you're not, man, beans are great. Great, man. Beans are a cheat code, really. You get protein in, you get tons of fiber in, right, with beans. What is one serving of fiber? Anybody look that up? I mean, one serving of fiber, like one serving of beans. Now, that's the other thing with carbs. It can be a big misunderstanding with carbs because, now if you're keto, yes, you're not supposed to have carbs. All right. But if you're just trying to go a low carb diet, if you have one serving of pasta, which is 2 ounces of pasta, it's going to put you at like 45 grams of carbs. That's pretty low. Okay. That is like low carb. You better be kicking your fats up a little bit, or you're going to be like, what they said a little while ago, I'm always crashing, right? Because you don't have any energy. Now, so that's fine. You can have some carbs. You can have some beans. It's fine. Unless your diet, unless you said, you know what, I'm keto now, then don't have the beans. All right. But beans are great, man. Black beans. But the other thing is you got to watch the beans that you get. If you go to a restaurant and get some beans and they taste good, you know why they taste good? Yeah. Think about that, right? You're like, well, I just had some beans. I had a big old plate of beans and I'm still not hitting my goals. It's like, yeah, because where you got them from, right? So I recommend you, man, this chair is about to break. I recommend you go buy your beans like at the store or in a can, and so you know exactly, or get somebody make some of them homemade beans. Now, come on now, that's the real route. Get some homemade beans if you know on those. But if you don't have somebody who can get down like that, then just go get some in a can. But you can measure it out, right? That's where I'm going with this. You can measure it out and know exactly how much you're getting. Okay. David said, I stopped consuming processed food, sugary drinks, and reduced my rice intake and added more veggies and chicken. I lost significant weight without exercising. It's a miracle. Yeah, right? Like, oh, I changed my diet. Like, that's the thing. People are like, man, you've been working out? It's like, no, I just changed my diet. What? That's all you got to do? And then they're like, well, wait, what did you do? And then you tell them you knocked out the processed foods, you knocked out the sugary drinks. I mean, just knocking out sugary drinks for a lot of people, that's why I put that video, because I was thinking, I know I get comments about sugary drinks. Like, that's a lot of people's downfalls, or like Cokes and these fruit drinks and all these drinks they buy at these places and stuff, right? I mean, those smoothie places offer all these drinks, and you look at this one has 11 grams of protein in it, and the sugars in that jug is like 140 grams of sugar. It's like, what? They're like, come on now. And wonder why, oh, this one's called healthy, but it's packed with sugar, and so you really have to do your homework on it. And so that's why I put that one out that I said, it's an alternative to that if you're looking for something. And I have it almost every day because it is so good, so refreshing. If y'all haven't seen that video, go look at that video. It's the one where I'm using the little can of ice. Or I don't know how you say ice or icy. The little can, I think it's a kiwi strawberry. The can's like 5 calories. Okay, so yes, it does have a little bit in there. All right, you don't have to use it. You use it like Topo Chico or whatever you want to do. And this just makes it taste great. Use one serve, half a serving to one serving of frozen fruit. Put that in a cup. Dump the can on there. Mix that up. Thank me later. I promise you. If you have a problem with sugary drinks, just do that. It will knock it out. And then you eat the fruit because the fruit's like because it works as ice cubes. So and then you and then the fruit's kind of like, I guess, soft at the end. It's not frozen anymore. So then you just eat the fruit and you get the fiber and you're getting the vitamins from the fruit and you're not getting a sweet tooth. I'm trying to tell you, it's like a cheat code. Come on. But right in my back, holy. So somebody called and left a voicemail, and that's why I froze. But I'm back. Hopefully we're good. Is everybody good? Am I back? Am I back? All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. So we were talking about that. Yeah, just change your diet will make a big change. Huge. Opinions on micro loading. I don't know exactly what you mean. Can you better explain that? Dude, now you're sending me text messages? Man, it's one of those automated things. Anyways, that's not your business. Let's see here. I want GLP-1 for type 2 diabetes, and I've learned a lot from your channel. How do I get my protein intake every day? Hey, that's what's up, Tom. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, I'm on. Okay, GLP-1, yeah. So it's for type 2 diabetes, and I learned a lot from your channel. Hey, awesome, man. Awesome. Hopefully you're hitting your goals. Just be patient. And what I can highly recommend you, I know you said you're on GLP-1, but make sure that if you stop taking GLP-1, your new formed habits can continue on. Okay, so that's a problem, not a problem, but that's something right now because of course people use it for well, I'm gonna use it to lose weight and this and that. But then they stop doing it, and then basically they just go back to their old habits. But that's any diet. That's any diet, really. That's not just GLP-1s or anything like that. That's anything, man. If you go on a diet, I've done it plenty of times, man. Look at my history in my Instagram and all that, man. I've done it. I've done 8 week here, 4 week there, 12 week this, 12 week that, and then if you go back to your old habits, that's why you're going to go back to needing to do another 8 week this, 4 week that, 12 week this. You know what I mean? Because you haven't changed any habits. So. Uh, but favorite lift, man, I don't have a favorite one. That's a great question. That is a great question. I never thought about that. Great question. I don't really have a favorite, man. I never thought about that. It just matters on how I'm feeling that day. You know what I mean? 1 cup of homemade beans is about 250 calories. I include beans a lot. Yeah, see, there you go. So 250 calories, that's 1 cup. So if that's too much for you, I don't have a can of beans with me, the carb content on that or the fiber content. But if you're looking for different ways to get fiber, that's a great way to get fiber as well. And then if 1 cup is too much, use half a cup. It's that simple. It's that simple. Maybe I need to do a video on like go to Walmart and show you what to get in your kitchen so you can measure your food out. It's just going to be it'll be a video. It'll be like a minute long because there's only a few items you need to get. Let's see here. What's your ideal body weight for yourself? For me personally, okay. Tron says I keep going back and forth and what weight I want to walk around at. I do weight cuts for MMA. Yeah, so that's a personal thing. Are you saying what's the ideal body weight? I mean, everybody's different, man. Especially if you're doing it for like MMA, because I know if you do it professionally, I know y'all have to weigh in and stuff like that. And I've heard about the things that y'all have to do just to make weight. I mean, it's just like any fighter. But yeah, so if you're training for a fight, like I don't know, do you compete, Tron? So if you're training for a fight, then that's a little bit different. So like that's kind of like training for a bodybuilding show or something, right? You train, you get there, you do the fight, and then you just go back. So I would say my ideal thing that I found that works for me is that I just don't get out of a certain area, I guess you can say. So I stay between like I'm probably at like I haven't weighed myself in a little while because it's not because I'm happy where I'm at. I'm fine where I'm at. I feel like I have enough energy in the gym. I'm lifting solid. I'm making solid gains. I can still take my shirt off anytime and not feel like, whoa, I really let myself go. Like I feel, that my hard work is paying off. And so and so I'm good. But like I said, if I get to the point where like, oh man, I got to cut back a little bit, I've been having a little too much, too many this and that, then I will. But everybody's different on that. So I would say, just a weight that you don't let yourself go, you know. Don't make it to where you need to go on a 12-week program to get back to where you were. Try to make it to where. So a good sweet spot for me is like I know that if I got something coming up and I got to be on point, like I don't know why, like I'm not doing a magazine shoot or something. Man, I'm a stay-at-home dad. Ain't nobody gets anybody trying to see. But I mean, for personal, like it's so I see it more as a personal thing. Like I like challenges. That's why I've done so many 8-week, 4-week, 12-week, blah blah blah, because I like to see what I can put my body through. Right? Like I like to see, hey, if I work this hard and I stay this dedicated, I like to see what's the end results. And if I don't get that end result, it's because I didn't put in the work, and I know it. I'm the only one that knows that, and so that's why I like to do those. But what my thing is that I don't like to get out of a weight and shape that I can't get back in like 4 weeks. Okay, so that's maybe that'll help. I don't know. It's hard to say because everybody's different. And like I said, if you're doing it for MMA, I don't know if you're doing competitions or if you're doing it professionally. I'm sure if you're doing it professionally, you're working with a coach or something. So, but yeah, hopefully that helps. Man, I think that fly bit me on the back now. Come on now. All right. Uh, how do you feel about whole body kettlebell workouts? Man, I think I was talking about this on that last live. Kettlebells are great. Man, kettlebells are awesome. I mean, I like kettlebells. And dude, you can get a crazy like whole body workout just using kettlebells. I mean, dumbbells, kettlebells, anything. I mean, you get a whole body workout just body weight. I mean, I'm telling you, if you don't work out and you go and do a day, well, not a whole day, but do a workout with just body weight, you will feel it tomorrow because your body's gonna be like, what? Like we don't do this, Like I'm trying to tell you, you go knock out, let's say I don't know. Just try to if you don't work out, I'm gonna make it kind of hard. All right. Well, I don't know. So I don't know your workout level, but let's just say you don't work out at all, right? And you knock out in a day 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, and 50 body weight squats. You're gonna be feeling it tomorrow. I promise you that. And if you're not, then you could have done more then, right? So yeah. Caveman checking in. I love kettlebell workouts. That's almost all I do with some bench press and farmer's walk. Man, I love farmer's walk. Caveman, do you have a trap bar? I have a trap bar. I love doing farmer's walks, man. It's bulking. It's bulking the look I have always wanted throughout my whole weight loss journey. Yeah, yeah, man. Kettlebells are great, man. The only thing I don't like about the kettlebells is that they usually come in like, you have to buy a 25 pound if you want to. You got to buy two of them, right? Like, so I have those. I think they're like Bowflex or something, adjustable dumbbells at the house. That where you click the ends and you can make it like 15 pounds, or you can make it 35 pounds, and so, but they're kind of bulky, those old school ones. So, but hey, they get the job done. But yeah, I have a couple kettlebells at the house. I think I have a 20, 25, and a 30. And sometimes whenever I would go on my walks, I would carry a kettlebell with me. And then I would just carry, you just grip it, right? And you're just walking with it. You keep switching hands, right? You just don't put it down. So you go for a 30-minute walk and you carry that kettlebell with you. And you're just switching. And then like, I would like raise it up here like like I'm holding it like that as I'm walking. And then I'm switching, I'm like, oh God, and then I mean, it's tough, man. That's how you take your workout. Some people put on weight vests, and I don't do a weight vest. I do have a weight vest, but I don't do it anymore. But you do something like that on your walks. Take your kettlebell with you on a walk, and don't put it down. Right? Just try to hold on. I mean, if you have to, of course you have to, but just don't try not to put it down and don't drop it on your foot. Right? But try that out, man. It'll take you a little stroll to a whole nother level. Um, but yeah, kettlebells are great. Sorry, that's the total answer to that. Man, been on here for 50 minutes already. Look out. Look out now. Hey, I was talking about, I put this on my post too. Somebody asked me about books, man. This book right here, The Slight Edge. If y'all know, go, man, go. If you're looking for a book that like kind of get you get you on your fitness journey, all right, Slight Edge is a great way to get started, man. Slight Edge, great way to get started. Okay, but I put that on my community post. Explain more about it. Yeah, put that one in your library. Definitely. Okay, it'll talk to you about the small steps and stuff. I mean, it's amazing. Okay. Um, let's see. I have clamps that attach to dumbbells, so you can turn whatever dumbbell. Oh, I've seen those. Yeah, yeah. I've seen. Well, I don't know if you can. Is that something that you can buy, or did you make? 'Cause I know people make their own stuff, but I saw somebody do that. That you can. Uh, where you can do that, make it like a kettlebell. Blessed for today. So it's been a good live. Hey man, appreciate that. I look forward to coming on live with you guys so I can talk to you, help you out, whatever. Oh, Amazon, yeah, man, Amazon's got everything, right? Um, and I got a video. Well, today's Friday, right? Yeah, so I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Today was the. Let me just look to make sure I'm talking about the right one. Which one was today? Today they post at 9 o'clock. Oh yeah, yeah, this one was good, man. I might have it again today, man. Those spicy nuggets, man, you need to put those in your life. I'm trying to tell you, they are so good. Go watch that video. And I'm not saying to watch it. Oh yeah, because I go get some views. No, I'm serious, man. Go watch that video, man. It's so good. It's so good. I've had it a couple times already. And I mean, I'm in the video you'll see me taking a bite out of it, and I'm dead serious. It is so good, man. I don't know. Go watch that video. I'm trying to tell you, it is so good. Um, oh, I brought this other book too for all my parents out there. My dads. There's a book called The Daily Dad. It's from the author of The Daily Stoic, and it's pretty cool, man. So each day it just goes by like June 9th. See that? Yeah, like June 9th, it'll say some. Basically it's been really. I read it every single morning, and it's just one page, right? Because you just go by the day, and it kind of gives you some insight about just how, if you are a parent, I'm talking to parents right now, that how lucky we are to be parents, and just kind of gives you some insight. Like the one yesterday, it said that because I love being around my kids, and of course, kids can be stressful. My gosh, they can be so stressful, but so can parents, right? So can anybody. And one was like, you want to spend more time with your kids. Uh, Take advantage of being stuck in traffic with them. Take advantage of. There was like these, little ways you need to think. Like, gosh, now I'm stuck in traffic. I'm trying to get them to school, and I'm trying to. Instead of thinking about it like that, think about it like now I'm fortunate to be stuck in traffic with them because now they can't go anywhere, right? They said, and he said something like, even if they don't want to be with you, they're stuck, So you see that as like an opportunity to spend more time with them, listen to their problems, make them laugh, just anything, So I thought that was a pretty cool way to think about it. It's the world is how we see it. Do we see it as a negative place? Do we see traffic as negative, or do we see it as extra time to spend with our kids? And I mean, I don't know. Maybe that'll help you out. I don't know. I know this is a fitness channel. It's not just all family or anything like. But man, I'm a stay-at-home dad, man, and my kids mean a lot to me. That's why I do everything I do, is for my kid. I love the recipe. Struggle for a while trying to get enough protein and staying within calories until I ran across your channel. Hey, man, that means a lot. That really does, man. These comments, when you tell me stuff like that, man, it means a lot because I've been there, man. I have been there, and I always wonder how can I give back somehow, right? How can I reach a bunch of people, or I don't know how many people, but like how can I reach more people than if I was just to talk to some people on the street? There we go. That's better. How can I reach? How can I give my? And I'm thinking of different ideas all day long. Things that I can eat, things that I can do, things that I can do to help myself get better. And I'm like, man, if we can all get better, man, that'd be great. And social media is a great way to do it. So man, I'm really glad to hear that um, that you're finding so much benefit from my channel. Because I mean, I love what I do. I love working on social media, YouTube. working on the videos, editing, doing all that stuff. I love recording it. I love, because I get so excited when I eat something or I find something at the store or I do a new workout or I read something. I'm like, man, I got to share this. And that's what my channel is all about right there. But I'm gonna have to get out of here in a little bit. I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm not gonna work out too much, but I'm gonna go do something. Something's gonna get done, but it's not gonna be nothing too much. But we'll see. I'm starting to get hungry again. That's the problem. I eat so early in the morning, and by the time it's time to hit the gym, I'm hungry again already. But I got me a few things. Like I always tell y'all, I ain't playing. I got my rice cakes, white cheddar rice cakes. Even got some keto bagel thins. You know what I mean? I'll put some honey on that. Look, I keep this honey in here. Oh man, did I eat? No, there it is. Y'all think I'm joking. Popeye's honey. Look at that. Come on now. I ain't playing. Put that honey on here. That's a great pre-workout if you're not keto. If you're keto, yeah, probably don't go that route. But yeah, man. And then yesterday I was here. I was working on that video I posted today, and I had a keto bagel thin with the honey on top. And also get down with this. My favorite, right here. I just dropped the whole world on the ground. Boom. Man, if you know about these, come on now. Those things are so good. In the world, I broke something back here. The whole thing fell down. But yeah, so that's what I mean by staying ready. I also got my beef sticks. Trying to tell you, all right? Keep in my gym bag. Y'all thought I was playing. I ain't playing. So I'll put them back in there. But yeah, man, that's how I roll. Because you got to stay ready, right? That's how you got to stay ready. Johnny says, I've been doing now white rice with hot honey pre-workout. And that's so good, man. It's really good. Maybe a little, you say Anavar? Yeah, white man. I used to do it too. I used to do white rice with, what's a pre-workout? Yeah, if I did white rice, you can even put a little sugar on there. Man, it's great for pre-workout. And then I like eggs and white rice. Eggs and white rice. Whenever I'm doing something, man, eggs and white rice is great. Okay, man. What's your TikTok and Instagram? I'm trying to get on more social media. Hey, man, I'm the same everywhere. Mr. Mom 713, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I try to post more on Facebook. I need to start posting more on Facebook. I'm more active on Instagram and TikTok. I'm mostly active. I'm most on YouTube and then Instagram, TikTok. So yeah, I'm on Facebook as well. But that's for the people who don't have like Instagram or TikTok. Man, this fly, bro. I ain't playing. Beef steaks have a lot of sodium. Yeah, if you're concerned about sodium, uh, you know, definitely find lower sodium options for sure. I don't concern myself with sodium, and that's just me. But everybody's different, man. Especially if your doctor's like, hey, you need to watch your sodium. I know somebody who they need more sodium and they can't get enough sodium. I told them to take like the LMNT packs, like in my jug right here. I literally put pink Himalayan sea salt in here. There's 2 teaspoons in here, right? So, you know, I don't mind sodium. So that's just me personally. But yeah, if sodium's something that, and that's the thing about my channel. If you see something that I'm eating or I'm recommending and you don't agree with it, then definitely don't eat it. Definitely go find another option, especially these days. If something has sodium and you can't have sodium for some reason, you can almost find a low sodium alternative for sure. You just have to look around. So, but yeah, I don't personally mind sodium. So, um, let's see here. What else? I might say hi. Hey, what's up? What up? What up? Um, what else I got here? I think that might. I'm always craving salt, but I drink a lot of water. Yeah, me too, man. I drink a ton of, and then if you don't sweat a lot, you don't need like tons of sodium. Like if you're not sweating a lot, but that's just something. And I always recommend checking with your doctor. Like if your doctor is telling you, if get your blood work done, okay, go find out where you're at, where your levels are. If you need to lower the sugar level, lower the sugar level. If you need to, I mean, like I said, I know somebody who needs more salt. Their doctor's telling them you need to get more salt. Whatever you can do, they're taking those liquid IVs, and then their body is just not processing. I guess when they get the salt in them, it just goes right through them, right? And so that's something. That's why you need to talk to your doctor. They're doctors for a reason, you know. There's tests for a reason, and go find out where you're at and do you focus on you. Everybody's different, you know, and that's why I think sometimes on this channel people think I'm trying to uh, make people do things they shouldn't do, and I'm like, no, I'm telling you what works for me, and you need to go do your own homework and see what works for you. But yeah, if a doctor, if I'm, you know, so I went and got my blood work done, and if they come back and say, hey, your sodium level's way too high, like you need to cut. What have you been doing? I'll be like, well, I drink, you know, uh, Himalayan sea salt. I salt my eggs, blah blah blah. Put Tony Sashers on everything. Slap your mama on everything. I eat hot sauce. They said that, then you know what? I'm gonna cut back. I'll be like, okay, well, where do I need to be at? Well, your level's here. You really should be here because if you stay here, you're gonna have these issues. I'll be like, well, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut it back. You know what I mean? And that's what I'll do. So that's why you gotta, um, you got, that's why you gotta know. Put a pinch of Himalayan salt in your water. Already done. I got 2 teaspoons up in here. That's every day. That's every day. And then I have electrolytes in there as well. And I drink that throughout the day. You know, that's half a gallon right there. I try to get a whole gallon. So I don't just drink that. I drink regular water. Plus, I drink coffee all the time. Um, man, keep the YouTube videos coming. Got a recipe list going. Hey, man, that's what's up. You know, that's what's up. I will keep making videos as long as I have, you know, content to put out there. I'm always thinking, how can this help somebody? How can this help somebody? When I come on live, I'm like, how can this help somebody? Um, and you know, hopefully it does. And from the comments, it seems like it does. Like I said, if I can help one person, that's like if I just went outside and talked to somebody and helped them out. Boom, there it is. I helped them out. You know, so if my video can help one person out, then it's done its job because that's one person I couldn't talk to outside. All right. Um, so if it helps one person, if I get one like, boom, it worked. It worked, and that's what makes it all worth it, you know. So, like I said, because I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not saying go, you know, sign up for my 8 week this and my 4 week that and this and that. Like, no, I'll just show you what I do, and I need you to um, go run with it, right? In whatever way you want to be, um, whatever your fitness goal is. You know what I mean? Add some more cheap, high protein meals. Focus on the money saving. Yeah, I try to. I mean, there it's and you know these days it's hard. I mean, just going buying beef, you have to look for the sales, man. I mean, it's yeah. There's you know I got a comment. I actually need to respond to it. Um, Somebody said I think at Aldi. Now Aldi has pretty good prices. Walmart has good prices too. So they said, can you put the prices in the video? And I don't do that because where I'm located can be totally different than where you're located. So that's why I don't put prices in the videos because I'm like, it doesn't, you know, especially if I got people watching from like Australia and stuff, you know, like they don't care that at Aldi this is 5.99, you know. And I see those videos too. Uh, I saw one the other day. It's like you know, Aldi has these now for 5.99 or whatever. I'm like, man, they're not 5.99 in my Aldi. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, but that's why I don't put the prices in there because it's kind of it doesn't make sense unless this channel is just for where I'm located. Okay. Um, okay. So yeah, just try to make. I mean, you got to look for the sales, man, and don't be afraid to go up in that joke with some coupons. I promise you that. Promise you that. But I see something on sale, I clip a coupon real quick. Uh, what do you think about Costco rotisserie chicken? Personally, I love it. I love it, man. One time I was at Costco and I'm like, man, why are these folks all lined up? What is going on? And then I guess because I didn't know what they were doing, right? And then all of a sudden you see the little guy hand out all the chickens like in a little warmer. Man, the people grabbing them jokers, grabbing two and three of them. And I was like, what in the world? I was like, what are they getting over? I went over. I was like, oh, they grabbed those chickens, rotisserie chicken. And I was like, man, it looked like a Black Friday sale up in there or something. And everybody was like, just give me more chicken. Blah, blah, blah. And then they're walking away with two chickens in their basket. I was like, man, what's up with these chickens? So I've got one. That's why. Them jokers good. They're like $4, $3, $4 for a whole chicken. Come on now, you can. I mean, yeah, I'm sure they taste good for a reason, right? But man, come on, you can do so many things with a rotisserie chicken. Man, it's a great option. In my opinion, I like them. I like them, but I'm sure somebody can sit here and be like, "Oh, those chickens, they actually insert blah blah blah," and then they actually, when they're chasing them on the farm, they do, whatever. There's all kinds of stuff you can say, right? Aldi shopping, FTW. All right, let's see here. So that's what I think about rotisserie chicken. Hopefully, I support rotisserie chicken from Costco. I've used it a lot, bro. This fly is gonna catch something real quick, real quick. Mike, I'm working today, but I'll get a quick question before my break finishes. We're going to McDonald's for lunch as a work lunch, something quick, but it's easy, unfortunately. So, what's a good order to get? So, what I got at McDonald's the other day, man. Um, bum, 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 bum. So last time I went to McDonald's, I know that's why I don't. That's why I talk down on McDonald's because they don't offer grilled chicken. But I got the spicy chicken sandwich with no bun. I got the spicy chicken sandwich, no bun, and it comes and it still has like lettuce and all that stuff. If you like the mayo, get all that on the side. If you want to just dip it, sometimes they just like throw all that junk on there, and it makes it all soggy and stuff. So that's what I would get. I would just get the spicy chicken sandwich, no bun. And if you're like a fry person, or if you really shouldn't care what other people think, but if you don't want to be that guy that's has to try to answer all the questions of everybody who's pigging out, and you're like, oh, I'm just eating this and that. I don't even think McDonald's offers salads. I mean, they have the those little wraps too, but this is what I would get. I don't really eat fries. Too much fries are great, but I don't really eat them. I don't like the way I feel after I eat them. So, but if you're a fry guy, then get a small fry. All right. And then when people are asking, just be like, oh, I'm just trying to cut back a little bit, or you can, if you feel like you need to say something, then yeah, you can say that, or like, oh, I'm trying to watch what I eat, and then think about it. You might inspire somebody else to do the same, right? Try to watch the drinks there because they come with that big old cup. You fill that Joker up with Coke, man, it's gonna set you back big time. You don't have to worry about that chicken sandwich. That Coke will do it for all you gotta do is go to McDonald's, get a large Coke, and that'll throw you off big time, in my opinion. But yeah, Big Mac, no bun, extra lettuce, Big Mac salad. There you go. See? Yeah, yeah. So I just hold the bun, and then yeah, you can ask for extra lettuce if you don't think that'll be enough. Now, what I would do is I would take a protein shake up in there, but I mean, you don't have to be that guy, or have a protein shake afterwards, right? Just eat, mingle and this and that, and then when you get back to work, or when you're driving home or driving to work, have a protein shake, and then that'll set you. Avoid the cheese. It's not real cheese. Uh, yeah, not much is real there. So that's like saying avoid everything, right? Um, I mean, just make the best decision you can. And look, if you have to get a burger, it's fine. All right, just don't have a burger tonight as well. Okay, I mean, it's okay. It's all right, Mike. Don't worry about it, man. Don't let it throw you off. Just don't have burgers every single day. Just try it. Like I said, I don't get down with McDonald's. Like family wants it or whatever. I'm like, all right, y'all go ahead. I'll be over here. But I didn't have a choice. We're in Florida, and I got the spicy chicken sandwich, no bun. Yeah, I had lettuce, tomatoes. I think that's all it had. I told them no mayonnaise because I was driving. I didn't want that mayonnaise going all over me and stuff. Any other way, I'd have mayonnaise, no problem. I just like to put it on myself, so I know how much I'm putting on. But um, and I had a protein shake. I had a Core Power 42 gram protein shake with me, so I was ready, and that's why I always try to tell you. Do I have one on me? I think I have one somewhere in here though. Even those Premier Protein, 30 gram protein. Oh, but those the ingredients in there. I'm like, yeah, but think about the ingredients at McDonald's. That's the other thing. Oh man, don't make me get on a rant here. Like, so when I recommend those protein drinks, um, people are like, yeah, but those have just whatever in them, right? And I'm like, what I'm recommending is an alternative to, because look, what you've been doing so far is not working. So what I'm recommending is an alternative to going out to eat or getting something. I mean, I'll go to a restaurant with one of those Premier Protein 30 gram, 30 gram protein shakes. I'll ask for a cup of ice and I'll dump it in there and I'll have that while everybody else is picking out on chips and breads and all this and that. I'll drink that before the food comes. Okay, that's just how I get down, boy. And they're like, well, those the ingredients. I'm like, yeah, but look. So I'm supposed to smash a basket of chips? And like, come on now. Or I'm supposed to eat a loaf of bread before my meal comes? There ain't no protein in that, Like, come on. So that's what I mean. It's just you have to think about it like that. Like, what am I getting? Like, what am I giving up? Uh, then I guess if you're worried about the ingredients and everything, just don't go out to eat at all. Don't drink any protein shakes and just drink water at home. Stay home. Sorry, Mike. Hopefully that answers your question. But yeah, like I said, that's what I got personally, and what Caveman said too. Big Mac, no bun, extra lettuce, Big Mac salad. Bam, there you go. And if you're concerned about the cheese, Blessed for Today says avoid the cheese. It's not real cheese. So if I've gone to places where I brought my own cheese, I'm like, man, come on now. But I'm just crazy. I wish we had a Costco in Biloxi, Mississippi. Come on now. Man, yeah. Costco's pretty cool. Costco, I try to get there whenever I can. I don't go to Costco all the time, but I do need to go back because I do need to get some more of those pumpkin seeds. I'm almost out of the four fruits jelly that I always recommend in my videos. The nut butter, the nutso butter. I need to get some more of that. And man, I might grab one of those rotisserie chickens now that you because you can do so much with that, man. Those rotisserie chickens. Usually when I mean, my lunch when I'm okay when I'm doing those rotisserie because you got to take them out the bag. They're a whole chicken, and so you have to take the meat off and put it in a container or whatever to save it. I end up eating lunch while I'm just doing that part, right? Because I'm just like one for the container, one for my mouth, one for the container, So that's how I do it. And I'm like, wow, I already ate lunch just by putting this away. Caveman, I work at Publix. I rotisserie, and I live on rotisserie Street. Yeah, Publix. Hey, man, I told you I went to Publix in Florida. It's the first time I'm ever going to Publix, man. It's cool. See, I like Publix. Excuse me. But what else we got? Anything else, guys? Let's see here. Nope. I just say nope. uh, but hopefully, hopefully this live is good, man. I got all these notifications, man. Come on now. Um, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the gym, and like I said, if you follow me on social media at Mr. Mom 713, I figure nobody had that name, right? Like, but I'll put. I don't even know what man. We'll just see. Usually the gyms are pretty empty on Fridays, and I guess everybody's already ready for the weekend. It usually happens. They're empty on Friday. They get more busy on Monday and Tuesday, but uh, I'll be all right. But yeah, I'm gonna go hit the gym. Let's see here. What am I? Man, I might have that meal that I put on that video today that I posted today, man. Hey, Johnny said, I appreciate it. You got a new subscriber. Hey, Johnny, hey, I appreciate that, man. Each subscriber, man. I mean, that's awesome, and because I know that's just more people that I can potentially help out, and the more subscribers I have, the more people that can make comments and help each other out, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, man. You know. Um, but what was I saying? Oh, for food. Yeah. So, man, be ready with your meals this weekend, right? So I have a couple of options for lunch, and that's why I try to tell you, you got to stay ready. I have beef at the house, so I can either have the beef and cauliflower that I made on Wednesday when I had my live, or I might do those spicy nuggets. Man, 8 minutes, man. Come on now, 8 minutes. I got the jalapeno hummus at the house. I have lettuce wraps. I have tortillas. I keep all this stuff at the house, man. I'm trying to tell you, peanut butter and jelly. I know I'm gonna have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on solo bread later, because that's how I get down in the afternoon when I get hungry. I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and that knocks out a sweet tooth. Plus, it's good. Sometimes I'll drink like a cup of milk with it. It's just protein. I mean, come on now. I got my snacks ready to go. probably gonna eat this on the way to the gym because I'm getting hungry. So I'll probably have this and 2 rice cakes. That'll be my pre-workout, just to let you, if you cared. It's fine. Um, but yeah, man, I've been on here for 75 minutes and it's been great. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Go follow me on my other socials. If you're looking for some motivation, check out my community post that I make on YouTube. Check those out. Uh, Give me some feedback. Questions, comments, everything, man. It's all about. Let's all just keep helping each other out. I answer every single comment that that's unless it's just kind of way out there. I try to answer every single comment with at least a hey, thanks for watching, or if we don't agree on the same thing, hey, I appreciate the feedback. Thanks for sharing. That's why I put that too. Like, hey, man, thanks for sharing, because and I really mean that. I really mean thanks for sharing, because somebody else can read your comment and be like, yes, I agree with this guy. I don't agree with that Mr. Momfool. I agree with this person. And maybe they'll go follow your channel. So. Uh, have a bag of those yellow potatoes. You can microwave them. Give them a try, man. Anything you put in the microwave is great, right? Yeah, man, potatoes sound good. I haven't had potatoes in a while. And usually, like, potatoes, I'll base around like a workout or something like that. Potatoes are great, man. Potassium. What else they got? They got all kind. Don't they have like iron and stuff all in them? Uh, Hopefully it doesn't freeze up on me. Somebody started calling. But hey, guys, I want everybody to have a great weekend. Hopefully I'll be on here on Monday. And like I said, if I can't make it on for a certain reason, what I'll start to do is put it in a community post, and I'll put on there like, hey, I won't be able to make it. I'm not going to. You don't need a bunch of excuses, right? But I'll just be like, hey, won't be able to, hopefully I'll get on, or something like. I'll try to let you know somehow. Uh, I don't usually put on like Instagram and TikTok because I don't really go live on that. I keep it to like the YouTube community. Maybe I'll start going live more, like where I can do it all at one time. But uh, I just I really I got a cool text. Uh, I really like the YouTube community, and I feel this is where I can really help. And putting out these videos for you guys, and so hopefully it helps. I love all your comments. I love all your recipes, all your suggestions, and appreciate everything, man. You guys are great. And man, everybody have a great weekend. Live a little, build some discipline over the weekend. And if you fall off, it's all right, man. Just move on to the next meal, move on to the next day. And you're not promised that day, but you just gotta stay ready. Be ready for the next day, okay? And then we're all gonna be back Monday, God willing, and we'll just be ready to tackle it. Okay, you won't be restarting. You'll just be continuing, right? So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm gonna get on to that gym. Everybody have a great weekend. Let's keep getting better now. Come on.